Just about to turn 5:02. The trial of Christopher Schurr on its 5th day. This despite many believing it would only last a week.
The defense continues to call their remaining witnesses. It's not clear just how many are left at this point. Now, initially, we were told the defense has some 40 witnesses to call from. They've called 9 so far. The witness on the stand yesterday will continue his testimony first thing this morning. That's Mark William Kroll, a professor and scientist focusing on bioelectricity, approved as an expert on the case for his involvement with the Axon board. Axon is the company that makes the taser Schurr was using that day. Now, many of the things that witness spoke about contradict statements made by the expert brought in by the prosecution to talk about that taser.
Yeah, he also poked at the testimonies of 2 other witnesses once cross-examination began. 13 on your side's Aaron Sullivan joins us live from outside of the Kent County Courthouse. Good morning, Aaron. Prosecutor Chris Becker had a lot to say about Kroll's expertise as well.
Good morning, Tanner, Emily, and you're absolutely right. Kroll touched a lot on police policy, but he is not an expert in that field, and that's something Prosecutor Chris Becker made sure to touch on during his cross-examination. Now, 5 other witnesses were also called to the stand. That included 3 GRPD officers, a video analyst who testified on Wednesday, and an expert in exhaustion. Lon Bartle told the jury exhaustion likely played a major role in Christopher Schurr's decision-making on April 4th, 2022. But Prosecutor Becker challenged him on his expertise and bias.
One of the problems that you run into is you now become internally focused so that your attention is on those effects that you're feeling, and you might miss things in the external environment, like somebody sneaking up on you or somebody else trying to help whoever you're fighting with. But that's one of the things that starts to occur. And the other is you realize you're losing the fight, and the options that you have, many of them are no longer viable.
You wrote, for full transparency, I want to disclose a few points. I am a police officer and have been for almost 19 years. That does shape my view and influence my perspective on these incidents.
Correct.
So you're influenced by your history as a police officer when you review a use of force incident.
We're all shaped by our history.
The jury asked several questions throughout witness testimony yesterday. That is a rare permission in a case. And court resumes at 8:30 this morning. Live in downtown Grand Rapids, I'm Aaron Sullivan, 13 on your side.